This is the Movie Mega Cup Round 1 Matchday live.
Coming in your ears, yeah.
Yeah.
This has been building for a while now, hasn't it? But
it's finally Matchday.
It's finally Matchday.
What is it now? Like 11:59. We're just before the 12 o'clock kickoffs.
Everyone's just got the pint, haven't they?
Yeah.
So it's the bit where
teams are in the tunnel.
It's the bit where you try and stand and hold a pint and eat a pie at the same time, which is fucking impossible.
And you're like, because the pie's hot.
Yeah. Not just you just don't understand that. Just do that way. Just sit around. So we've got the 12 o'clock kickoffs.
Yep.
There's 10 matches.
Yep.
I'm looking at some of these now, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Should we just crack on?
I think we should fly through them, mate. Yeah. I think we should. So in match days 1, 2, and 3.
No, we did this in the first video. It's match 1, 2, 3, not match day.
In rounds 1, 2, and 3, the victor of each match is decided sporadically by us on the fly. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and there's no
just
sort
opinions.
of it's just an agreement. But from the quarterfinals onwards, we bring in some sort of arbitration method with scores and everything.
A marking scenario.
Yeah, some sort of marking scenario.
So I think we're going to do, what was it, 5 different topics, rate them out of 10.
5, yeah, and then
whatever.
So then mathematically, we've both done that each.
Yeah, but then if it's a draw, what do we do?
We'll work
both go through. Yeah.
Do all that work, then just flip a coin.
Yeah. Theo.
Right. So, what's the home team in the first match, please?
The House.
The House versus.
The House. This is the end. Straight out the gate. This is the end. 2-0 win.
I mean,
no. I'll give the House a goal. 2-1. This is the end.
2-1. Yeah. I mean, looking back at it now, if you said which one of those films do you want to watch now, this is the end for me all day long.
Yeah.
The only bits I remember about the House are the bit where he cries at the start when his daughter's saying that thing.
Yeah. Or when they're in the kitchen, they're talking about how much money it costs to go to uni, and it's like simple maths.
Literally,
I should have been a pen and paper and I could work this out.
I think that film would have been a lot better if it wasn't the Will Ferrell trend of like in Daddy's Home where it's too stupid and that awful, god-awful Holmes and Watson. If it was anything like his earlier stuff where he's genuinely funny, then that might have been higher up for me, but I'm wholeheartedly agreeing with you that This Is the End is a far superior film pretty much every way possible, isn't it, really? So first knockout,
This is the end, through to round 2.
Yeah, that's one of those fixtures
where are we going with 2-0 or 2-1?
It's just a paint by the numbers victory where they've not had to try too much, but it's a clear cut
first goal in first 10 minutes and then just play
see it out. Yeah.
Right.
No real exertion required. Just sort of straight through it.
Training ground exercises and all that.
Yeah, this next one I'm not looking forward to.
No. Shutter Island and Zero Dark 30.
Wow.
Match 2, 12 o'clock.
Stop saying wow. Dude, I mean, very, very different films, and this is where we go. This is how you decide.
This is how the Movie Mega Cup fails, because we got no idea of what we're doing.
This, there's gonna be a couple. There's maybe, I don't know how many in this first round where it's gonna be insane because they're both good in their own right, in their own different genres.
And I feel bad to kick one out this early on, but what's your gut feeling?
I've watched Zero Dark 30 more recently.
Yeah.
But the feeling I had after watching Shutter Island was obviously because it's that sort of film. It was like, what the hell have I just watched? I instinctively wanted to go home and read the hell about it.
Yeah, I think that makes it for me as well.
I think it's a better film. Zero Dark 30 does have Jessica Chastain and Chris Pratt in it though, which is sort of like that. Yeah. So, I mean, I want to hear your opinion first on this one.
I think Shutter Island edges it just because. Is it an original? Is it based on anything?
I don't think so, as far as I'm aware.
Because it's just one of them cool films where it's like, I was engaged throughout. Not that I wasn't in Zero Dark 30, but
no, there's.
Was just
I read an article the other day.
An
article that was probably just someone trying to shit on Reddit, but how many times have you watched a film where you've got a film high off it?
Yeah.
Where you've been sort of almost sad that it's ended, sad that you're back in your own universe and stuff. It's like
true.
There was a big thing whenever it happened, people had to go to rehab because they wanted to live in that place, that what's it called? The place where they all live, the blue fuckers.
Paris?
Not Paris.
I can't remember.
Pandora. So that planet where they all lived, it was that vibrant and that amazing, big trees and stuff. Yeah. People were like having therapy.
I don't remember about anything.
Oh, it's a shit film. I don't like the film at all, but it's so yeah. I mean, and obviously the Leo factor. I'm just remembering bits of Shutter Island now with all the stuff
Leo.
from World War II.
Yeah,
it's all day Shutter Island. Close one that.
It was.
I think that would be a 3-1, but it wouldn't be just. It would be one of them ones where it's like
1-1 in 70th minute. Kind of
70th brace sort of shaft some of it. So.
Match 3.
Laughing in advance here is what's a
21 Jump Street against Wally.
Wow.
Stop saying wow.
It's a gut reaction that doesn't add any value to anything.
I thought, yeah. Wally, I don't know actually. Wally was one of them that I'd not put off watching, but I just hadn't watched for ages. And then apparently,
did you not watch it at the time? No.
No. It was only like last 3 years or so I'd watched it.
Would you put it in your top 3 Pixars?
No.
Thank you. Back to you.
Maybe 4th.
Maybe 4th. So just on the cusp.
Yeah.
On the cusp. For me, on this front,
I think
again,
go to extra time. You know,
this is the beauty of the movie Mega Cup. It's not what critically and factually is the better all-round made film.
Yeah,
it's
what we decide.
It's what we decide. And for me, 21 Jump Street holds a very, very, very dear place in my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of times I've watched that is ridiculous. It's unreally quotable for some reason.
Yeah.
Wally is poignant, but it's one of them where
I'd rather watch 21 Jump Street.
I'd rather watch 21 Jump Street, might because I'm dumb or whatever, but I'd rather watch. If I'd watched Wally as many times as I'd watched 21 Jump Street, I think I'd prefer 21 Jump Street to it.
That's a good criteria.
Say we've seen 21 Jump Street 10 times and Wally 10 times. I think I'd be getting pissed off after the 7th time watching Wally, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, yeah.
Are we in agreement again, yeah?
Yep. It's going to be the same throughout.
I think.
We've not thought about this, have we?
No, I mean, I think once.
Nonce?
If the nonce one. If it comes to one where it's a complete dead heat, then we can employ the tiebreakers. And we have got vetoes.
What's that line of Rogue One? Deploy the garrison!
Deploy the guy. We have got 3 vetoes each, remember, as well. Yeah. They can be using this in the next match day.
Next round.
No,
it's round 1, 2, 3, isn't it?
I thought we said.
We came with this rule and already, we didn't write it down.
Making the rules as we go. I'm pretty sure we said.
Okay.
It was only just when there was an absolute shed load of films.
Yeah, that makes sense. Horrible Bosses and Shaun of the Dead.
That's unfair.
That deserves a wow.
Wow. Wow. That's almost unfair.
For me, I think I hate to say it, but Shaun of the Dead, because, like you said, with the rewatchability, that's very important.
It's a very, very.
Considering they're both in the same genre.
This is the closest. This is the closest. Other than obviously, this is the end and the house are very similar, but these.
Yeah.
I watched Horrible Bosses the other day. Genuinely watched. I think it's on TV, and as much as the bits with Kevin Spacey now have a different flavour to him now that he's an absolute just Titanic bastard. Yeah. The chemistry between them front 3 man is absolutely superb. So that adds a lot to me with the Charlie Day stuff. With the
you can't beat what's his name, Bill Nye saying I've run it under a cold tap.
I mean, when you put it like that and you think about it, I mean, longevity wise, how long of a factor has that had in our lives? Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
like it's been there for a while, and the quotability.
I reckon we quote at least once a week.
I think on that basis alone, we need to do Shaun of the Dead the just sort of thing here.
He's not going out in first round.
Sean, I've not watched Shaun of the Dead for a number of years now.
Yeah,
but Horrible Bosses, having said I watched that recently and laughed a lot.
Bosses is a good film.
I laughed a lot. Like the bit there's this so stupid. It's so, but like the sequel was a vast disappointment for me. But the premise was fantastic. I think.
Captain Phillips and Birdman.
Well, I instinctively know what I'm going to go with in my head there.
Birdman?
Go on, what are you thinking?
Birdman.
You said that like you weren't sure.
No, I said it like I'd already said it.
You said it like
I had already said it to you.
What's your thoughts on Captain Phillips then? Is it a worthy sort of...
It was good.
But just that...
It's just one of them films that's like... I'm happy now I've watched it. I'm
going to say that. And I was just about to say, like such and such a film, which I've just realised is also in this first sort of... first batch of films. See if you agree. It's very much like Sully.
Yeah, well,
And
when I first read Captain Phillips, I was like...
Yeah, because it's captain and he flies a plane.
Yeah.
Because it's one of them where it's like, wow, that's really good.
Tom Hanks in a boat or Tom Hanks in a plane.
Yeah. It's one of them where it's like, it's really, really, really good, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
Now.
It's one of those because it's such a...
I don't know how to describe it. I'm pretty sure that's a criteria film where you go, wow, that was amazing, I never want to watch that again.
It's because the story's quite simple in a way, if you know what I mean. It's like, someone comes on the ship, oh no, what we're going to do, you know what I mean?
You're doing it a disservice, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
it's like, there's only so many times you can watch it.
But, oh my God.
Okay, Birdman, I read something about it, because it's all shot pretty much continuously.
They tried to make it into one take, didn't they?
It was on IMDb trivia. It says they had to memorise scenes up to 23 pages in length.
Which is just
but like on an average film, you shoot about 4 a day, 4 pages.
4 pages a day.
Well, depends.
In terms of shooting time and stuff.
Yeah.
So 23 pages. Wow.
Memorising it, so it's not like you can't just stop halfway through and go, wait.
Yeah, and if you do,
1, 2, 3, go.
And on any set that's bad, but if you do it on that set where you've been rolling for like 25 minutes and you just shag the whole take up. Yeah, I mean, the score for Birdman as well. Yeah. I don't remember much about score for me is obviously one of the biggest factors going.
Yeah.
But the score in Birdman is sick. It's a lot like that. I don't know, it's Carlos something in it on the drums, just drumming constantly in it. And how cool is the bit though? And this just wins it for me outright. When Keaton's roaming around Times Square and his budgie smugglers.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you remember that scene?
I remember when that came out on Facebook. Everyone saying, they've gone loopy or something.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
Before the film came out?
I saw a video and it's like someone filmed on his phone, like Keaton's off his rocker. I'm like, no, you're right. He's filming
It's, I mean, that was 2014, wasn't it? Other than that, recently, before that, he'd done the other guys, hadn't he? And then it wasn't from
2012.
From that though, he's done a lot of serious films that are really good. So before that, it was viable that he had actually lost his shit.
And fucking way out there.
It's Beth and way the fuck out
there.
there.
Yeah, that was it. Damn it. Okay, so Birdman wins that one. It will in agreement.
Oh yeah, all day long.
Oh yeah.
I hate why we're doing this for this next match. Match 6 of round 1.
Ex Machina at home to Game Night.
So we've got...
I really like Game Night, but for me I think Ex Machina just because of...
Ex Machina is a premise with literally there's 4 people in the whole film.
Yeah, it's different. Game Night is a mint comedy, but Ex Machina... I
don't know about you, but that Ex Machina was my favourite film of 2015. Number 1. Star Wars 2nd.
Yeah.
1. Like, absolute pinnacle.
And then...
That, do you know when, like I said before about when you get a movie high or something, like one of the most recent ones I can remember is watching Arrival in the cinema on my own, which was literally one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life because I was front row, there was 3 people in the whole cinema, never seen it before, front row for Arrival, and I was sat there.
And you gone going, like, I'm watching Arrival, or you're just there and you're like...
Didn't watch the trailer for it. I knew what I was watching because I liked Denis Villeneuve, or Ville, whatever it's called.
Dennis.
So I knew I was going to, Dennis, yeah. I knew I was going to like it because I liked everything else he's done so far, but holy shit, man.
Yeah.
So, Ex Machina for me, it is one of the best scores of the past.
It was quite scary as well because it's...
That bit at the end.
Where she's just wandering about.
Spoilers, sorry. Yeah.
That bit at the end.
The bit at the end where he dies. No, the bit at the end. Where she just absolutely ghosts him and just fucking straight past through the lift, sort of...
Powerful.
Didn't even wave. Oh, yeah. But there's
I've not watched that since it came out, I don't think. Again, I still remember it.
Exactly, yeah. It's indelibly, whatever the word is, indelibly etched in the back of your head. When she just walks past, lift and gone.
Yeah.
There's the score in that bit though as well. When you watch it, it goes.
Who did the score again?
It was the guys who did Annihilation as well, and it's Jeff Barrow and Ben Sainsbury who literally have done little things for BBC that I'm aware of, and they've only done Ex Machina and Annihilation that I'm aware of. And that's 2 pretty shit hot scores to get firing out the gate.
Same director, isn't it?
Alex Garland. And he used to write a lot. He's only just started directing, but he wrote stuff like he does like. Script stuff. So when we wrote a script and we wanted somebody to have a look at it, like when Danny Boyle wrote Sunshine.
Like, delete that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you do it to someone else to give it a full sort of filter spool through. Yeah. I mean, what a film! And the bit where Oscar Isaac in that is absolutely phenomenal, isn't he? Yeah. So all day long.
So match 7 of round 1, Memento and Team America which is just an absolute mismatch. But again,
have they ever been considered by any two people in the same breath before?
No. Well, us in the draw. Apart from that.
Us 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, yeah. But other than that,
yeah. I don't know, because I'm annoyed because Team America is like up there in my comedies, like top 7 at least.
Yeah. Memento is the better film. We can agree on that.
Yes.
Right? Doesn't mean it should go through, but on paper,
exactly.
on paper,
that's the magic of the movie Mega Cup, because the shittest film could win if we like it.
Yeah, exactly. So, it doesn't matter. It's our criteria in it that's at play here. So obviously, not everyone's going to agree. But I just like the idea.
I think we both agree, and we just don't want to say it yet, do we?
The fact that Chris Nolan is my hero. Yeah. The fact that we've not even put Memento in straight away now, I think he's going to be absolutely fucking incandescent with rage. That is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, if Chris Nolan's watching this,
has Chris Nolan ever seen Team America?
I'd like to think so.
I don't think he has. Yeah. You've heard him. I don't think he has, Sam. You've heard how he speaks. You know how clever he is.
Yeah.
It took him 10 years to write Inception. Do you think at any point when he was writing Inception, he watched Team America?
I can't imagine him watching that scene where he's like, "You get your dick and your pussy all covered in shit," and he goes,
"Turn off this smut and vulgarity," like, straight off.
Yeah. Team America. That's my vote anyway. Team America. Memento was absolutely mint, but Team America is just one of them that.
It's a very, very good film, isn't it? It's a very good film.
I think.
I promise I will never die.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm torn. I mean, Memento is like in my, I'd say top 3 Nolans as well. But again, Team America is very funny.
Do you want to do the scores then? What score? This has got to be pens, isn't it?
Even though that's not even there's no replays here. It's getting settled in the night, and we're going to amend the rules for the FA Cup for this one. Yeah. There's no fucking about with. It's just literally golden goal. That's probably why big teams go out in it.
Yeah, because they have to find a decision.
You ship a corner or something and fucking lose. I think what we should do is come up with on the spot ad hoc tiebreakers. I think this is the first one I'm going to have to employ because I'm going to back Memento. So yeah. So we need to.
Oh, that's a bold decision.
We can either come back to this at the end of the round and leave this sort of the ref just sort of waiting like this for VAR for the results to come in first. We can come up with a tiebreaker. I think these can be different every time. We can
just fight.
We could just fight. That'd be easy. But we could just guess, and whoever's closest to something wins.
I think we need to settle it now.
Right. Okay. You've got 30 seconds. Explain to me why Team America is a better film.
Because it's puppets and there's a song about AIDS.
Quick fire, go, hit me.
I can't when you shout at me like that.
Matt Jamie.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, what's 9/11 times 1,000, whatever, and then he says something else. He's like, nobody does. And
I think that is one of my favourite lines of all time.
There's just so many good lines in it. And
times 11 or something like that, and he goes, "Oh my god, that's 9,300."
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, and he's in the car and he's like, "Now suck my cock." What are you doing? Come on. Memento is a sick film. Like, it's really good.
Did you read that thing I sent you where it was the black and white?
It's
the different.
Is that the few?
Black and white, I believe. Black and white is chronological, and colour is going the other way.
Yeah,
so it's
and
back in time.
Don't they?
They meet. If you can give me, you've got
okay.
You've got 10 seconds.
No, I'll say this to you again. You can watch Team America 10 times, or you can watch Memento 10 times. What would you prefer to do?
Team America. I think that logic's spun it. That last sort of, that's a bullet at a 90th minute. That.
Or you're on an island on your own.
I like that idea.
There's Team America or Memento.
Desert island discs.
Yeah.
And you literally have to pick one film to watch for the rest of your life. It's Team America all day.
Yeah.
All day.
I was going to say, what film would you show your kids, but
I don't think you'd probably be allowed to do that, short of.
Yeah.
I mean, Memento for me is best to watch when you've not seen it for a while. Oh. So, I showed it to Lauren.
It's a completely different film.
I mean, if you if you watch that having not seen it for years and you forget the certain intricacies of it all and how it all works out, it's so clever. But
well, what do you want from a movie? Like,
it very much depends what mood I'm in, but a lot of the time it's to be at least engaging, score to be great, and the granted I can't recall the score from Memento or Team America, to be honest, apart from America Fuck Yeah and Freedom Isn't Free.
Oh, that montage song. When they fade out at the end. Seems like more time has passed in a montage. Montage.
Yeah. I think after we've done this, we're going to watch Team America, aren't we?
Yeah. Right.
Just cut, yeah.
Watching it.
I'm going home.
Drucker. What would you have?
Yeah, I'm Team America Sam. Get it done. I wanted to
That's how you win.
I wanted to give Memento its due sort of...
no, it was a great film, but Team America...
Do you know they're about rebooting that as well, you know? Memento. Christopher Nolan's got a credit on it as well on IMDb. I think it's next year.
Oh, yeah. No, because when I looked on Memento and you go down to similar items, it said Memento again. I'm like, did they not know that they've already done it?
Yeah, it's
not like Memento 2, just remake.
Sort of Dawn of something, like a really shit name.
I remember that Mock the Week joke. So it's Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then Julie off of the Planet of the Apes because Dawn's a woman's name. I butchered that.
That was bad.
I forgot the name and I panicked. Bollocks.
Right, go on. Well, match 8.
Match 8.
I'll get that wrong another 6 times, you know that.
Wow. Bruce Almighty and Tropic Thunder. It's going to take forever.
In my head, yeah. It's Tropic Thunder, because I've seen that more recently. And I can remember it better. But I know how much Bruce Almighty means to you.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to win this argument. Like, there's a lot of very good lines in Tropic Thunder, but
Jim Carrey.
But Jim Carrey. I mean, absolute.
That's prime.
And what year was that? Was it like 04?
06.
06.
04. No, wait.
Let's have a quick sort of... Because Steve...
Evan Almighty was 08.
So I think Steve Carell in that was just... Was that like 1 or 2 seasons into The Office at that point?
He was on the cusp. Or was he in the cusp?
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he'd done maybe...
Cusp.
Whatever word that is.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
03.
Jesus.
Christ.
God in hell.
I mean, yeah, looking at the pictures here, it's all coming back to me as well about how much it means to me. So it's without question.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think that Tropic Thunder probably has a better rating on IMDb for some reason, because a 6.7 is such an unjust score. I know it's a comedy. Come on. So yeah, Bruce Almighty.
Thank you.
Next one for me doesn't even need to have more than 5 words spoken.
I'm typing it.
It's sorry, just for you for going forward. You're the laptop man. You say every fixture. Like you're.
Okay, I'm Martin Tyler, and you're
not Martin Tyler. What's he called on Sky Sports? Who does the classified?
Yeah, I know what you mean. The guy who's always on at 5 o'clock.
Westfield One.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's he called?
I'm gonna go with Dave.
No, I swear it's it'll come to me in about 20 minutes. I'll scream it. So yeah, go on. Match 9.
Kick-Ass versus Elf. 3-0.
Elf. Yeah. First half sewn up.
Yeah. Like get the youngsters on at the end.
Yeah.
And run out.
And this is the last match of the 12.
This is match 10 at 12 o'clock kickoff. Sully versus the Nice Guys. Straight away.
Nice Guys.
Nice Guys
for me was I watched that knowing nothing about it other than the fact that Gosling is my favourite actor by far at the minute.
And it's set in LA, isn't it?
It's set in LA, yeah. So
Gosling in LA is just a double team. Emma Stone as well, but she's
Nice Guys, Blade Runner, La La Land, all Gosling in LA. I mean, what more do you want?
Drive.
Drive. Like what?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's insane.